case briefs, and so much more. LS Data's got what you're looking for.
A class action lawsuit had been filed against General Motors, GM, over alleged design defects in the location of the fuel tanks in certain models of their pickup trucks. The lawsuit, spanning a 15-year period, represented a class comprised of individual and fleet owners who had purchased these trucks. The core issue revolved around a supposed design flaw that made the fuel tanks more vulnerable to fires during side collisions. Despite a settlement being initially agreed upon, it was not without its critics. The district court's decision to certify the settlement class was met with objections, citing the agreement as unfair and inadequate. The primary point of contention was the discrepancy in the handling of the individual and fleet owners in the settlement. In addition to this intra-class conflict, there were raised concerns over whether the settlement could truly satisfy the protective safety mechanisms of Rule 23, which were put in place to ensure that the interests of all class members are not antagonistic. In response to these criticisms, the Court of Appeals clarified the governing standards for attorney fees and ordered a reevaluation of the settlement. The court noted that the settlement seemed to be inordinately favoring GM, serving more as a marketing program than a fair solution for the affected class. The attorney's fees of $9.5 million had raised eyebrows, with the court saying that it was exceptionally high, casting doubts on the sufficiency of the discovery conducted and ensuing analysis of the fee agreement. Ultimately, the Court of Appeals deemed that the district court had committed an error in its judgment on the settlement agreement, stating that it failed to meet the standards required for judicial approval. The case was remanded for further proceedings, instructing the district court to review and establish a fair value for the settlement, more accurately allocate the attorney fees, and follow the updated guidelines accordingly.
Case briefs, and so much more. LS Data's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of client.